Hello everybody and welcome to the Boise State Esports Arena. It's Wednesday, which means that we have another PEC Valorant game and another chance for the Broncos to continue their undefeated streak in this season. But this time they're up against Kansas. And well, the PEC, the parity is insane really so far this season. Every team has been showing up and games have been taken off teams that you wouldn't expect to lose. And just what do you think of all that, Nathaniel?
I think it's a sign and like a trend of where the PEC has been going, that kind of over the years, everything's been getting more competitive and every team has kind of been stepping up their game as we go on. It really is just such a good thing to see, because in a lot of college sports, sometimes there's just that one university that runs away with everything.
For sure. And Kansas, I mean, Boise State looking like they're running away with it so far, but Kansas is going to have a chance to stop that soon. But we actually have a recap from last week to get into first. It's been a crazy week so far in the PEC. Boise State kept pace with Baylor moving to 3-0 with a dominant performance against a 1-3 Baylor roster. The Broncos started off 13-0 with a win on Bind and did not look back, with a pair of Boise State teammates, Skies and Cause, both posting over 2-point KDs for the Bears. Truth put together a solid performance with a match-high 38 kills, but it wasn't enough to slow down the Broncos. Ohio State became the first Valorant squad to reach 4-0 on the year with a sweep over a 0-4 Syracuse squad, with a monster performance from Dez dropping 56 kills in the series to help the Buckeyes remain atop the standings. Utah has improved to 2-1 with a sweep of their own against Kansas, with a heroic performance from Superman with 45 kills and another 2-point KD in the series, powering the Utes to the victory. Nebraska pulled off an upset to round out the week as the Cornhuskers found their first win over a 1-3 Minnesota squad that some predicted as a Final Four contender. This series went the distance with a Game 3 on Lotus that Nebraska was able to take for the win. And also, in an attempt to educate the audience on the PEC in their schools, we started with a quick question and answer with our players about about Kansas. Jacob Palmer was our man on the street to see what our players knew about the Jayhawks.
And our next one.
Oh, Kansas.
Mm-hmm. No, I like this. That's one of the characters.
That's the Kansas University Jayhawks.
What university is this bird going to?
Kansas University.
And where are they?
Kansas.
Hello. How about Topeka?
No. This is legitimately the hardest one of the night. No one's gotten it.
It's like all these like weird Midwest states.
Do you know where you live? Do you know where you live?
Can you think of any other city in Kansas besides Topeka?
Oh, Kansas City.
Kansas City.
I have no clue.
And I don't even have any clues for it. It's so tough. They're in Lawrence.
No. Lawrence. Okay.
Kansas.
I'm not even going to try
This is
here.
bad.
It's
This
Lawrence.
This is
Lawrence, Kansas.
Lawrence, Kansas. Yeah, that was not happening.
Well, we may not be aware of where Kansas is, but we are aware of the chaos happening around the PEC. We've got Michigan State taking on the Golden Gophers of Minnesota tonight. Kansas is taking on the Boise State Broncos. Nebraska is going against Utah, and Syracuse facing off against the Baylor Bears to try and get their first win on the board. I mean, it's just crazy. I'm excited to see who can come out on top.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing just how this game goes.
But before we even get into that, I do have crazy important news. I've seen a sighting of an old friend. I thought I might have lost him, but we've gotten word that Yoru is resuming his terror on the lobby. I thought that he was gone. I thought he was hanging it up for good, but my boy is back. Maybe it's just someone that looks just like him, but with how these games have been going and seeing who has been picked so far and what teams are looking for from the duelist position, I think I might have been too quick to sound the alarm. But these are the players we've got for you today. We've got Skies, Skelesis, Daimyo, Master, Cause, Prestige, and of course, they're coached by the wonderful Coach K. And I mean, that's the lineup that's gonna do it.
It really is. And over on the side of the Jayhawks, we have Cartface, War, Angel, Crispy, and Bullseye.
And those are all players that have history kind of in their own in this scene. War specifically is going to be a player that you're going to want to look out for.
Yeah, War, I mean, we have some interesting statistics about War and Cause. We'll get to those shortly, but first, looking at Doc's keys to the game.
I mean, in Valorant, don't trust the right click. Not a lot of people actually use the classic anymore. Stay off the copium, check your angles, and once again, do not trust that right click. Doc's keys to the game are brought to you by Blue Ribbon Painting. With over 90 years of combined experience, they're proud to be Boise's go-to team of local multi-generational painters who know how to level up your home. Visit blueribbonpainting.net. And now it's time to get into the nitty-gritty. Two teams that are, I mean, they're tough, they're good, and it looks like we're starting out on Bind here.
Yes, we are starting out on Bind, and last time we saw the Viper on Bind.
For sure, Viper so strong right now, and we've got an interesting little thing to note. It's time for ZNN's Triple P PEC player percentages, and we've got some interesting percentages for you. 66%. That's the percent of first duels that Cause is winning. Every time, if he's the one taking that fight, he's winning it 66% of the time so far in the PEC. And what's the other one?
Roughly a third of the total first bloods, first deaths, just first fights that the Jayhawks take. War is the one taking those.
Super aggressive, and it's also important to note War is the Sentinel player.
Yes.
So being a Sentinel, normally you're someone that's kind of supposed to sit back and wait, but War instead is choosing to hunt out those first fights. So that could be something interesting to note because Cause is not one to lose those.
Yes, I mean, I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing a lot of just two guys on lurks battling it out, deciding the round kind of just in a 1v1, which is going to be a really interesting dynamic to watch.
Well, especially because I think in general, we like to joke about Cause being the clutch king, but the reason that he's earning that reputation is because he's always the last one alive and always in those positions. So he's not really searching for those fights super often, but I mean, if he finds them, we're going to have to see who's going to come out on top today.
And especially on Bind, he loves to throw up that Viper lurking wall and just wait for people to walk into the trap. So will War be one of those people walking in?
Vibes looking high. Cause sending out the hearts. Of course, team mascot standing strong on top of the computer, inspiring the Broncos so far to not drop a map. And they're doing it pretty convincingly so far. And Bind, I mean, they won their Bind 13-0 last game against Baylor, did they not?
It was a very strong and convincing Bind look from the side of Boise State. So I would be surprised to see, you know, any sort of kind of like quivering here from Boise State.
Yeah,
it's going to be a very strong look.
It's what they do. They've played this
picked
map
it
so much, and they've already, of course, got actually Teo. Interesting. That's a different look than what we saw last time. So departing from what brought them their shutout victory.
This might have been an oversight from Riot Games, but they tried to nerf the stuns of every character to be the exact same, except Teo. It's twice as long for some reason. So
interesting.
So he's just strong right now.
Same with the Viper, of course, you noted that, and it's going to be War and Cause, the ones playing it, who we noted. And yeah, those lurk fights, whoever wins those, it makes the map so much easier to play, so that's going to be something to look out for. They're not really going to want to be with the rest of the team. They're going to be doing their own thing, but that fight is going to be so important.
Yeah, and just trying to walk through each other's walls. It's going to be just mind games going on as we try and figure out, should we commit utility?
Crispy goes with the Sky, another character that for the most part was able to evade nerfs, but here we go. Boise State, a chance to remain undefeated against a sneaky Kansas team, a squad that really could cause some problems with a lot of veteran experience and that individual confidence.
Yeah, you said that the Sky pick came out. That was another character who they forgot to change the stun on. The dog, if it hits you directly in the center, it's just as long as that Teo concuss. So just something to look forward to.
Interesting. I mean, it's different. We don't really see, especially during the season, a lot of different looks. Most of the time, they kind of lock in and want to do the same thing for the whole season, but with times when we get a patch mid-season, now we get a chance to look at all these different characters and all these different looks that are being brought out.
Yeah, I mean, it really is just like this evolution of every single team trying to figure out what the comp is, but it looks like everything's kind of going towards these Viper comps as of now.
And it's going to be towards B at the start, testing War, the Viper of the Kansas Jayhawks. Holding strong and interesting position, looking towards Heaven. Crispy tagged down a little bit on the jump spot. Gonna note multiple players though, and the rest of the team starts their movement. They've actually managed to clear out their own flank here.
And out comes the Tejo drone from the side of Boise State, trying to just creep up as this Viper Toxin needs to refresh. Skies looking for the double satchel.
Ooh,
but he
blinded.
gets flashed.
Oh, backside, he didn't see him. War somehow manages to clean up on the kill. Skies gets it, and now the site has been given over, but a flank is coming through a lot faster than they might expect. The Fade making their move. Skelesis gets off the plant, has to take the fight, and Bullseye takes it down. There's the sun, so long, and Cartface able to deliver. Master trades it back onto Crispy. Skies trying to take the fight, can't quite land the shot. Kansas is closing in now. Sheriff's ringing, and Cartface gets a 3K for the pistol round victory.
What a retake from the Jayhawks. Now, I'm going to try and break down what maybe Boise State was thinking there. A lot of the time, every time, you can only have 2 or 3 players on a site, so there's a weak side on this map. And Boise State recognized that B was the weak site, and that Crispy was playing solo in Garden, which means that you can execute the site and it's a 1 versus 5 on it.
Yeah, they got it fast, and I mean, they even took the site, but Kansas, I think, cleared the flank so quick that Boise State wasn't quite expecting it. Now they're on inferior weaponry. Guiding Light out is going to note players, not exactly how many though. They're going to get into an interesting little position, trying to slow it down and look to see if the Jayhawks will make a mistake.
Boise State just creeping up, looking to see if they can take any space, and it looks like Hookah might be the angle that they find.
This is going to be interesting. 1v2 Master on the Yoru, of course. A strong pick. He's back now, and he wants to show what he's made of with this Sheriff, and he might get a chance, but will he expect someone to the left? The bait set up so nicely. Crispy gets it. It's a trade, though. Still not bad for Boise State there. Rest of the team actually jumping out on site, and they're going to catch Angel, the one person left, but still 3v3, and the spike comes down.
And that's 2 big SMGs to the side of Boise State. It's going to make it a lot harder for Kansas to retake this area.
Especially coming all stacked like that. Daimyo's going to want to play into Bucky range, and look at that drone. It clears everything. Boise State, like a root, is allowed to just kind of get their tendrils out now onto the site. Skelesis hits a good shot, gets immediately traded though, and Bullseye gets one more. It's all up to Daimyo on the flank with the Bucky. He can't quite hit it. Kansas gets the round they should. It looked a little messy at first, but they're going to clean it up for a 2-0.
Yeah, Kansas was going for a little bit of a risky play there, because when you surrender hookah space like that, there's a good chance that Boise State can just walk up onto the free site, and now you're in a pincer. So good job on the Jayhawks for being able to find those trades and even retake the site despite the firearms going in the way of Boise State.
Bullseye has played these late round situations so well.
Yes, he's been conserving his utility. Instead of throwing out that Fade Haunt, he just keeps it for later into the round, which is maybe a byproduct of her being nerfed and the refreshable just taking so long.
But now, Boise State money in their pockets, and they spent that money on armaments. Better loadouts than the Jayhawks on this round. They're going to want to try and use that advantage. But Kansas, knowing that, stacked up here in U-Haul, waiting for Skies to try and get a little frisky, a little creative. Prowler spots, but no one making their move quite yet.
Out comes the Tejo drone, and
Space given.
Yeah, nobody's on site.
But this is going to be, this fight might break out faster than the Broncos expect. They're already 3 here, and out they go. Skelesis mines actually catch one, and stun goes through, makes some room for Skies to make a play. Perfect Angel trying to move in, gets taken down as well. Shots not quite there, and the double flank of Kansas trying to make something happen once again, but they have Daimyo in the way. Flawless
Nice shots.
for Boise State. They played that really well.
Yes. Boise State, look right here. It's going to show it. Skies gets the pick, immediately goes to play off of his teammate.
Crowd already into it off one round, the momentum. Now, I mean, they lost the rounds. If you're going to lose the pistol, the second one kind of comes with it. But now Boise State has proven that they can win with the rifles, and they're going to keep that going here.
And something important to note is Daimyo is 1 point away from his ultimate, which on this map, Brimstone ult is so important.
Mines make so much space there.
Yes. Skelesis walking up with Master.
Creeping up, fight, Bullseye gets one, but traded right back. Top frag eliminated for the Jayhawks. A good player out of the way already, and Boise State now have time to think about what they want to do next.
And with that ult orb not being in possession of them, it looks like Daimyo is going to have to look for a flank, look for any sort of lurk to try and get that.
This is good space.
Yes.
They have kind of given it to them, though. If they go for this peak, Daimyo could win this. Holding so cautiously, does he know? Will Crispy go for the peak? Both Jayhawks on site, waiting. And as no one makes any noise, the rest of Boise State creeps up here for the push.
Viper Toxin has been refreshed. And as that wall slowly runs out, Skies looks for the opening kill, is unable to find it.
Almost catches Crispy. Hand in the cookie jar, looking for that peak, and out goes the utility. Drone back sight. But the Snakebite manages to slow things, and look at this position. I don't know if anyone would expect this. And the Chaos crept into the corner. Trigger Discipline War, but Daimyo's fast and gets the second. Turns onto Crispy, holding that cubby, and once again the double flank, but it's late. Cause able to get the spike down.
And now with both of them coming from the same angle, it gives Kansas such little options.
They just have to play it straight up and win the fights. Daimyo does have Orbital Strike online, ultimate used, but they don't quite know. Bronco's not ready for maybe both of them to be on this flank, but Sky's swinging first, but can't get the second. Cardface has a chance, hold on, double headshot. Slow it down, Daimyo only has to hit for half health, and here is the Orbital Strike off the tap, looking to hit it. Cardface pushing forward, wanting to take the fight. Daimyo playing it so well, running it down, but Daimyo holds strong and gets another round for the Broncos.
I mean, when you have a Brimstone who can also win his duels, it's so important on this map.
War, oh man, Daimyo really saved that round. War could have gotten so many there.
Yes, and that was off of him getting satcheled out of hookah.
Wow, I mean, yeah, like we said, or like you just said, having a Brim that's able to be the person jumping out, taking those initial fights, it frees up so much space for people like Skies and Master to be creative with their kits. And it makes it so much easier, as now the Broncos looking to change the pace up, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, so is Kansas. They're looking for a...
Oh no! Skies, perfect position! Amazing transfer now. Cause holding strong on his own. Two for him as well, and only one left already. Push from the Jayhawks shut down. Angel gets hers. There's more to come for them. Has to win the 1v4. Might just decide to save the rifle. I wouldn't be surprised here.
Yeah, this is a very tough position for Angel. It's hard to justify swinging because the rifle's just plus 2,000 credits into
Look at
your
this
inventory.
angle from Daimyo.
Daimyo holding the trigger bot angle.
Cause is ahead of it though, and Ready Angel might not even be ready for this, and no, 3 for Cause on the round as the Broncos get up to 3.
Now, something very important to note is Kansas was looking to retake on that setup because they have the Nightfall, they have the Showstopper. But now Boise State has gotten the Viper Pit up, and it just makes it...
Almost missed this. Sky's so well played
Yes.
anti-flash, knew that play was coming, read it perfectly, and got rewarded with both. Somehow, the Jayhawks still have money. They saved last round, and they have ultimates on board, but they're going to need this one.
Yeah, and it's so much more difficult for them to play the retake they want with the ultimates Boise State now has.
They change it up, looking to get active out of A showers. They get the orb and get the space, but now split, leaving the entire middle of the map open. The Jayhawks want to try and cut the pressure here.
And Cause could be anywhere right now, making Bullseye use one of his Prowlers.
Not quite dodged, given away, but he's not really in any real danger. But who's in danger? It's Daimyo! No way! Double swing out from Crispy, and War gets both the players, and Skelesis running through the flames. It's not enough. Angel catches him, and it's on to the Clutch Master, but this might be too much to ask.
1 versus 5.
Oh, knife out, not expecting it. Crispy takes it down, and a flawless right back for the Jayhawks.
The ultimate economy is looking quite prosperous for the Jayhawks.
They didn't
right
even
now.
have to use one
They
last
didn't need
round.
to use any. And that's something really important, because once you get into a position where you have 5 ultimates, you can kind of just leverage 2 at a time, making you win a round. And in Valorant, when you win 1 round, you usually win 2. That's just the way the game kind of works.
Boise State committed some of their own as well. Now, economy somewhat slipping away from them, but they have a chance to stop that, put a cork in it right now if they can take this round. Still, of course, Crispy and War, the 2 players towards long, holding strong. Master eats the guiding light, lets them know someone's lurking, someone wants to get something done, but once again, just kind of feeling out the round here as the Broncos.
Yeah, they're just walking up, trying to get rid of any utility they can, because Kansas doesn't have much that refreshes.
Now noted, Master clone shot out, doesn't actually see Crispy's leg, I don't think. I saw it because I knew he's there, but Master might not know. Big Nightfall coming through, Dimensional Drift snitching on War, who gets the kill somehow in another, and even manages to creep away. 1 health backside, but the rest of the team is on and getting the spike down, but they have to get a push here going. They have to take some early kills. Look who it is, Master! 2 big headshots, evens the score, but the spike needs to come down.
And it looks like the Broncos are just trying to get out with what they've got.
Oh no, but this could be bad. Cause though manages to get Bullseye on the back end, but they're gonna run right into Cartface. Do they know? Are they ready? Cartface peeks, gets the first, pops the showstopper, spray found. It's down to a 1v1. It's on to the Clutch King. Cause, can he do it? Manages to get the spike, commits the Viper's Pit. And it's so silent. Angel jumps in. Shorty out, and Angel manages to catch it with the Shorty 1 HP.
Oh my! That's
so
the first
low.
time
Oh
we've
my
seen Cause
goodness.
lose a clutch.
That might be the first 1v1, and I have to say it might have even been easier without the Viper's Pit there. I don't even think he knew the Shorty was in hand, ready for that exact scenario.
Just some
Oh,
nice
man.
shots from Master.
Yeah, they
as
worked
well.
it all the way back. It seemed dead lost at the start, but that's unfortunate. They used all the rest of the ultimates that they had available to them just to get that round, and they weren't able.
Quite unfortunate. This round is very, very important for Boise State.
Same look here towards Shower from the Jayhawks. Early pressure from Cartface, and the Broncos just kind of give it up, and somehow no one getting touched by the flames. Skies could certainly feel the heat, and Angel feels the heat. Utility in hand, quick peek, takes the first kill, but Showers, I mean, it's still not open, and the spike is not quite there yet.
It's hard for Boise State to justify just running in, and so they lurk up
This
with
is
the
so
Viper
weird.
wall.
The double flank has already split them off.
Both teams are flanking at the same time. I don't understand.
It's so weird. I mean, oh,
What a shot!
Daimyo, insane pick that might flip things. And Master's holding for the flank. He knows. Somehow read the round perfectly. Looks to be doubting himself, but he turns back. And this is weird. Look at even longer flank being held by Skelesis. So aware of all the positions, but the fights need to be found. Cartface goes in, gets the first, and Skelesis has to turn tail and run. But Skies catches Crispy on the site, and now a 4v2 retake. It
We're
looked messy, but
planting
things are clear now.
For the defender side of the site.
Seems like they know, I mean, exactly where they're coming from, and they're able to set up so nicely. It's been confirmed now, Bullseye utility used in Hookah. They're gonna have to try and jump out. There's not many options here. Oh, standing up, and actually Bullseye creeps out and gets Daimyo in the back. That's no good. Now everyone lined up, but Cartface can't quite find it. Hold on. 1v1 again. Bullseye gets it, but Kaz redeems
Nice
himself.
shot.
Kaz not wanting to go out like last round gets the kill, and I honestly think that might have been the most important kill of the round. Skies made Kansas have to play with no smokes there.
Yeah, not having your Brimstone is just a terrible, terrible thing on this map. And that round was just so weird. Every single player had a weird timing where they missed somebody.
I was shocked. Skelesis and Master were both so aware and ready for the possibility of the double flank. It seems like they've adapted to the Jayhawk strategy already, but still, ooh, Daimyo catches Cartface changing positions, looking for a peek, and once again an early fight, and it's been Daimyo all the way so far.
Out comes the Teho drone, looking to see if we can spot anything. But it looks like front side's fully open, and Sky's
going right in. Can he find it? Bullseye somehow can't win it with the Stinger. Sky's taken down to 8. Regen Shield getting its value, and they've got the plan again. Orbital Strike is in, but it's late. Skelesis can get it down and get out with his life. Angel through heaven looking to take a peek. She's going to have to contend with so much here. The double flank being watched for. War actually gets Skies, though, and now it's messy. Hold on. Angel peeking from heaven, catches Master unaware, but Daimyo trades it right back. And again, the double flank. Every round so far, it's been this way. And Kansas have to move, they have to go. War and Crispy, the B-long players moving out together. Crispy gets the first, but it's accounted for. Boise State take the round.
This double flank, we've been seeing it every single round now.
Yeah, it's to the point where as soon as they kill Angel, they immediately know where the other two players are.
Yeah, they know where everybody is, and they can just...
Maybe a bit more of a traditional kind of look, just stack the util and go in, might be better for Kansas, but given that util's not as valuable currently in the game, that might be why they're choosing to go for this style.
Yeah, it could be an adaptation to the new patch.
Oh, this is going to be a head-on collision A-long. They want to go. Cartface taking the fight. Sky's shaky, but gets it. Ooh, but Bullseye trades two and gets out. Somehow, that worked out well for the Jayhawks.
Slowly now, Boise State looking for any sort of kill they can find. They need to equalize the numbers before they can plant the spike. But Kansas knows this too well and is willing to give the site for
Honestly,
that 4 versus 3.
I like to see this a lot more than instantly throw the flank. Kansas knows it's being accounted for now, instead just choosing to wait it out a little. I mean, they have the ultimate advantage, Nightfall and Seekers online, but Master looking to get active a little bit. Seekers finally come through, and this is going to pretty much give the Jayhawks all the information they need to know, and Daimyo is going to get that plant down.
Orbital Strike is online.
Seekers finally off, and it's important to note Master has an outlaw, and it's going to be one-shotting. No full armor for Kansas, and they're going to have to get going soon. Incendiary buys some time before they start flooding out a CT, but here they go. Utility in hand, they're going to run out with it. Dog goes through, Nightfall as well. Daimyo's been noted, but Master gets the first. Orbital Strike puts Bullseye in a sticky situation, but somehow he gets out and around, tries to run forward. Master flash through, Crispy catches one, but Master from the back. The stick is coming through though, Bullseye gets shut down. Daimyo holds strong.
I think Kansas had the right idea. It was 4 versus 3. Let's retake the site. Where they went wrong, you can't 4-person walk to the same chokehold when the Orbital Strike's online. It just...
Bullseye for all intents and purposes should not have lived there for sure.
Oh,
well played from Boise State, but I mean the Jayhawks, they took the space that they were given and they got a good look. Now money in their hand, and they've been keeping pace with Boise State so far, at least tactically.
Yes, I would say so. And
oh,
looking at
quick
this round,
fight,
it's a
quick fight. So fast, but the wall up actually buys some space. Bullseye and Cartface looking to fight Skelesis and Master. Skies now in support. Whole team coming over in those mines. Could spell disaster for Cartface, but it doesn't quite hit. The drone doesn't see either. Cartface hasn't been noted, but Skies, good adjustment, and on to the second. Great entry from him. Now, Bomb Buddy goes out, and Angel might get caught through, though. Timing perfect from Angel. Out gets the first swinging, trying to get more, but Cause shuts them down, and the plant comes through.
And now, Boise State in the 4v2, wondering where Kansas is coming from. They've been
On low
flanking
HP.
so often.
Pretty lit up. There's pretty low. This could be bad if they want to take early fights. Cause holding a scary location, a lot less safe than you would think on that box. War looking for something out from heaven, but the Broncos tucking, not giving away anything. Crispy wants to take the fight. It's going to be into the shorty, and the shorty wins it. Both bullets find their mark. It's all onto War, and everyone knows where War is. Somehow manages to get one, but Daimyo, again, the dagger, the one to shut it down every time as the Broncos get to 7.
12 kills on Brimstone. And most of them seem to be like opening kills.
It's either opening or clutch,
following
like
up.
entry. It's not
they're the
kills that you would
matter.
expect your Brimstone to be getting the value, the round swinging ones. And I mean, we kind of talked about War and Cause looking for those entry fights, and War has not been able to find them at all. Posted up towards long, but Boise State just not willing to give those fights that early.
Out comes the Viper's Pit from Kansas, trying to shut down that B site, but Boise State chose A.
They don't even want it. They're not even going there. Master, though, util in hand. Bullseye creeps past, but the flash goes through. It's perfect. Somehow, though, Cartface dodges and adjusts. Angel, backside, gets one before they're traded out, but now it's difficult. Showers has to be dealt with. Cartface taken so low, but there's still more there. The rest of the Jayhawks not moved over yet, though, so Broncos have a chance to kind of set things up. Showstopper used by Cartface to get space. No, give it away, Daimyo. Little creative with the util, sells them out. Still, the spike isn't down. Skies has to go so big here. It's all on to Skies. What can he do? Dodges the flash, can't get the kill. War takes it, and now Cause is just able to escape through the TP.
1 versus 4. Plant not even
Ooh.
secured, and he starts the clutch with the opening pick.
That's important, knowing he has time to play with. He wants to draw these picks out, but if he peeks, oh, so good. He's ready, gets the first, but can't quite pivot. Would have had to been an
Good
ace
try.
clutch. Great out of Cause, and Boise State winning their attack half.
Yeah, it's a small victory because you're always one pistol away, but it's good to see 5-7 or 7-5 on your screen.
And all of your favorite Boise State esports players have been immortalized in a very limited series of trading cards by On It. Packs have 14 cards each, and you can get yours if you're one of the first 50 people in the door at our highlighted home game on November 4th, 12th, or 20th. It's the only way to get these one-of-a-kind collector's packs. Tons of specials, ultra rares, and signature cards. Don't miss your chance. Who are you hunting for? I think if I were to get a pack, I'm definitely hunting for a Prestige.
For Prestige?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like the biggest Cause glazer there is.
You really like Cause, and I mean, he's showing you why so far. Standing strong with his title of the Clutch Master, proving why, as it's Daimyo is actually going to be the one to hold. Kansas, they're out fast. Ran out of Showers so quick, and Cartface looking to take it. Master just somehow knows exactly where Cartface could be, but he's crept in. Daimyo ready for it. Gets it in Skies. One onto War as well. Daimyo, Sixth Sense firing, and he can't get quite more though. Bullseye quickly traded. Master taken down though as well, and it's starting to even out a little bit more. Fights coming through. Angel off the flash. Hold on, Crispy. That flash got everyone, and Angel was able to clean up on it.
That was a round deciding bird. Oh my.
I have to say, so far that it looks like both these teams are wanting to kind of break the round down and get kind of crazy. It doesn't really look like they're looking just traditionally to plant. Both teams were looking to make a play first instead of planting and letting the other team come. They wanted to get those first kills, and Kansas, I mean, the timings and some of those picks have been ridiculous.
Yeah, Kansas just seems to know exactly where every player is looking at every moment.
Flash out. Cause is going to be tested with the classic. It's too much. It's not possible. And Skelisys' turn gets one. I mean, good. It's what you could bargain for, but War holding strong towards the flank, all onto Master pretty much on this one. With the Sheriff in hand, you never know what he could do. And hold on, Daimyo a chance. War cleans it out. And Master's got a lot on his plate here. It's a Thanksgiving dinner for Master, and he is looking for the mashed potatoes. Angel noted and not quite dealt with. And like you said, in the blink of an eye, we're all tied up.
Yeah, and now, I mean, really, we're expecting Boise State to win this round. It's Rifles versus Stingers and Spectres. But the way it's been going, I wouldn't count anybody out of it.
It's important to note as well, Boise State, 4 of their lost rounds have been pistol and bonus. So an interesting thing to keep track of, especially going into the second map, is if they're able to kind of lock in and win those pistols, because, I mean, it's the most important round in the half.
Yeah, the pistol round just gives you another round right afterwards.
Like we just saw, and now Boise State finally evening up the economy. They're going for a push of their own. It looks like Master and Skies looking to get active onto War. War has to get it done in the 1 versus 2. Bomb Buddy crept. It's been dodged. War's in the smoke. I don't know if he wants to get active. It drops. Maybe just waiting to bide his time. Sheriff is not what you want to have in this situation. Calling for support from Cartface, wanting to take a double fight here.
These are those aggressive plays we were expecting from War. And now that we're in the attacking half, we get to see them.
Pushing forward, it's now turned from a 2v1 to a 1v2. Master,
What a shot!
How so ready, what a fast reaction, and he knows more are there. Takes
out the
Cartface
other.
down, what a shot. Skelisys might be his turn. Jump spot doesn't see anything though. Bullseye had a chance, and it's not gonna go his way. Skelisys still wants this fight. Stun in hand off the information. Out it goes, Prowler dealt with. Flash coming through, and this is going to be the fight. Bullseye pushing up, wanting to get active. Mines cuts him off, but Bullseye takes it. Cause getting everything. And Boise State get the round they should have and stop the bleeding.
Yeah, that's just something, the Master shower play is just something you can't really account for.
That's so, yeah, I mean, if you think about it, the Jayhawks played that round to perfection, right?
Yeah, they had great strategy. It's just sometimes Master clicks both of your guys' heads, and that's just the way it goes.
I mean, not even sometimes.
Most of the time.
Most of the time in those type of situations, but that's a tough one because it turned from an unfavorable 2v1 to a 1v2, and still they couldn't quite find it.
Kansas looking to open the B site with a similar lurk to what Boise State was going for.
It's Skelisys now actually moving into the corner, knowing Cause is here on the support, wants to get a little creative in the crosshair. It's so ready. That's going to be exactly where they pop out, but the Prowler might clear it. Cause is left, but there he goes. Skelisys 2 from the corner. It's so good. War, though, able to take Daimyo on the lurk, but still Cause and Skelisys are holding strong towards B, so nothing is free for the Jayhawks.
Jayhawks trying to coalesce, get back together and take a fight all together. They know that it's going to be a 3v2 no matter what site they pick.
If they have a smoke left, this isn't terrible. They can just, if they manage to smoke off elbow, that's Skelisys and Cause, who both can't play into this one, but I don't think they're ever going to expect this. If they jump out, it might be bad, but a flash is on the board, and I think it's going to hit. Smoke comes through. Kansas have some space, and they're out. This is now a little bit tougher for the Broncos.
Yeah, these retakes are always difficult on the side of B. But the Broncos have so many angles to attack from, and Angel's just waiting on such a precarious
Angel
angle.
versus
Flash
Cause.
comes out.
Ooh, Angel gets one, but Cause stuck for the trade. Catches the barrel. Skies in through hookah. It's just one left, and Master comes around from behind and takes down Crispy. Now the economy is in their favor.
And this is exactly what you were saying. Boise State has been winning those rifle rounds, but not exactly the pistols. And so that might be kind of what we're seeing right now.
It just puts them in a more difficult situation, but they're living up to the challenge. What a play from Skelisys. No support there, just decides that he wants to take the fight.
Kansas looking for a very similar opening to how they were last round. Just
This time,
depends
yeah,
on
it's
if they
4.
execute it the correct way. Kaz looking for the jump peaks, unable to find any information, but he hears the Trailblazer come out of Hookah.
Ooh, a lot to be reckoned with, but Daimyo so clean this game, and he keeps it up. Mr. Clean out from backside hits a beautiful one-tap. Crispy taken down, and it was Crispy. Takes it so quickly. One's already out of the equation, and the rest of the team is in support, but they have to fight Daimyo and Kaz up top. His support raining down from the heavens. Cartface eliminated, and now a brick wall the Jayhawks have flown right into.
So difficult for Kansas to get any sort of space here, especially with these shorter ranged weapons.
Well played, the mine coming through, so ready. Beautiful teamwork from Skelesis and Daimyo. Backside holding on to everything in war. 1v5, and he's taken down. Flawless for Boise State, now fully in control here.
And that, the garden play is exactly the type of team play we're looking for.
Ooh, look at that.
Some nice shots.
Those angles, they're holding such crazy angles. I've noticed that. Not surprised to see a timeout come out here from Kansas, and I think the individual player improvements we've seen from this Boise State squad, even from last year to this one, Skies, Daimyo, people like that, just they're only hitting heads now, man.
Yeah, no, and the angles they're holding are so just like small and crazy.
It's hard to reckon with,
shocking.
because when you've got the team play and the individual mechanical skill, I mean, that's how you win, and that's how you're undefeated, which the Broncos are. But this one is not out of the woods yet. Of course, 7-10, that's 3 quick rounds, and the Jayhawks are right back in it. Of course, I think I'd like to see a little bit more out of War. Maybe now might be the time to turn up the shenanigans.
Yeah, I think something the Jayhawks need to realize is their comp is functionally the same as Boise State's, and they're approaching attack the same way Boise State was. It's really hard to throw the same playbook at somebody who already knows it so well. That's why we're seeing such good reads from the Broncos.
Well, and you saw it in that first half with the double flanks. Like, you're maybe just sticking with it a little too hard. The Broncos, they adapt quick. They got that read, and they were able to get a few rounds off of it. This time they've got a devious little setup. I think they're trying to wait. Once they walk forward, I think the mines are going to trap them forward. Hits it, out goes the flash, and the players in. Transfer from Skelesis stops things from going too bad. But still an equal trade probably benefits the Jayhawks here.
Yeah, I mean, Boise State doesn't have the utility that they threw out now.
No more mines.
Yeah, the Tejo salvos are just so important for denying plant and for taking space.
There
Out
goes
comes the drone.
That's not going to see anything either. I think that's going to be dodged, at least by Angel, and now Angel has a crazy timing. Daimyo's not going to expect someone to be up this close, and there it is. Yeah, Angel faster off the dropped wall. Orbital strike forces Skelesis back and makes him play this one from main. Hit with so much util, not allowed to play quite yet, but he'll get his chance here once Cause comes with the support.
Skelesis opting to save the Annihilation because it is a 2 versus 3 scenario.
Still is probably going to come out here, though. And there it is, so quick. That might catch Crispy. Not quite, but it forces a weird rotation. War now alone has to play in this U-Haul. Shoots, gives away the position, but gets it. Cause swung, trying to get it. Can't quite find it, and Crispy gets the round back.
That lamps angle is just so incredibly difficult to clear out, especially once you no longer have your Tejo salvos.
I'm
shocked it's
Kansas
even.
got anything here.
I mean,
Kansas, they look
just
dead to
look at
rights.
it. They're flashed. They have to move. They're vulnerable. They're concussed. I don't understand how they're getting anything there.
That was a really great save from Skelesis, but it ended up kind of hurting them later in the round as the Jayhawks were able to maneuver a little bit better, more space on the map to work with in a 3v3. Boise State changing up their hold now. Skies with the operator in hand, and he shows what he's made of. on the raise, just hits that shot. Takes Crispy out already, and Daimyo now is going to be the one who's tested towards Hookah. And is he ready? Jump spot's going to see it. Damage not quite found.
Cause aware of the hookah, also jump scouting, checking if anybody's B long, but so far no results.
Hesitation is going to spell disaster. B side is now closed off to the world, at least for the time being. Looking to spread out the attackers, going the rest of the map, trying to find a little 1v1, and they might get it right here with Cause versus Bullseye. Bullseye creeping up. Oh, as I think Bullseye hits it. He's looking to pre-aim the jump spot. Can he get it? I don't know. This is so weird. So many chances today, but he still is not able to find it. Cause gets the information, but that might actually be bad. It pulls the rotate and allows Kansas to scale up here towards A.
30 seconds left.
And with all of that space that Kansas is able to take, it puts the Broncos in a little bit of a tough situation.
Skelesis has to go big here from this U-Haul position. He's going to be tested. Showstopper. Out it goes. Angel, the one taking paint shells in. Going to do some damage. Only 13 seconds. Sky's looking to make a play. Shorty in hand. Jumps out. Gets card face. 3 on the round for Skies. Only 5 seconds left. Quick swap the weapon. Out he goes. In the air. Not quite able to get the ace, but that has to be the unbottled play of the game. Skies, big 4K to save that one for Boise State.
Yeah, I mean, that was your unbottled play of the game. Presented by local dairy farm families. Perform, refuel, recover, repeat. Visit unbottled.com to learn more.
That was insane. I mean,
Yeah.
if the Viper's Pit wasn't there, he might have gotten the full ace. He was
What-
just trying to spray for the last, but
What's crazy is he got 4 kills with 4 different weapons.
no, that's awesome. He
was playing gun
Shorty,
game.
Shorty, Phantom Op, and Showstopper.
Showstopper,
That's
yeah.
insane. So good, but we don't even have time to talk. In through the smoke. And what? Daimyo, what?
Oh my God!
What? What are we doing? How are you getting those kills, Daimyo? Master cleans one more up, 2 HP. And Boise State vibes could not be higher. Now it's all on to Cartface. I can't believe this.
I feel like every Boise State player has like one round where they just do whatever they want and it works out.
I mean, if it works, I don't know. I guess let them do what they want. Out goes Master, just looking to get information, knowing he has 2 HP. Just wants to find Cartface and make things a little easier for his team. In he goes. Molly might get. Oh no! Teammates catch him, and Skelesis catches Cartface. Utility works to get 2 more.
Daimyo with a cheeky 3K.
So well played. Jumping blinded kill, and he lives. Match point now, and already back into it. Or not back into it, sorry. This was the replay. Look at this. What? What? And what?
Yes.
He didn't even stop shooting. That's so crazy.
I don't understand.
I don't know. That's like that team deathmatch practice is showing, man.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Ooh, Dimensional Drift is up. Daimyo TP's out though. Oh no, Daimyo's stuck. Daimyo's so stuck. All left on his lonesome. Master wasn't quite there to help, and hold on, be careful. Don't die with your ult quite yet. You might want to save that for the retake as the rest of the team comes in. Kansas, they have the space, but they're so afraid they don't quite believe it.
Kansas used all of their utility to kill Daimyo is the thing. They have no initiation tools, really.
Oh man, Master. Oh, the Seekers are gonna snitch, but he's out. Gate crash so perfect, and that's you one through the smoke, and somehow escapes with his life. Skies gets a cheeky little one. Out goes the Dimensional Drift. Master is gonna note war, and as well, Angel is noted. 3 players, only 1 has not been seen, and it's Cartface. Barrel spotted though. Cause wants that. Bench player looking to make something happen. It's gonna be Master though. Big shots all onto Angel. 1 versus 3 for the map. Can they do it? Gate crash goes out. Tap on the spike. Angel trying to peek. Incendiary out. Master Shorty. Gate crash. And he gets it for the map.
I mean, you said that Yoru's dead. He's moving how he does in the cinematics right now.
He's moving like I once knew him to move. Yoru is looking insane and Master is looking untouchable. Boise State, a statement win against a Kansas team that looked feisty.
They looked very, very feisty. I think it came down to just the surprise of those double flanks. I mean, they catch anybody off guard.
I mean, I can't help but kind of credit the crowd, man. The vibe here is immaculate. The players are getting into it. You saw it at the end of the game. They're just getting loose, having fun, and it's working.
Yeah, it really is the X factor. It's some sort of power-up. Maybe that's where it's coming from, the bogus do whatever we want rounds. It's the crowd buff.
And I mean, yeah, that's just insane. We got Air National Guard. What if you could pursue college or your dream career while serving your country and getting amazing benefits? The Idaho Air National Guard, just 1 weekend a month, 8 months out of the year. You'll get tuition assistance, signing bonuses, healthcare, zero down home loans, and high-tech job training, all while keeping your civilian life, job, and goals right here in Idaho. Whether you're studying, working, or building your future, the Guard enhances it all while giving you leadership skills and lifelong connections. Ready to have it all? The Idaho Air National Guard is your pathway to education, career success, and purpose. And Nathaniel, one thing about doing this kind of role, right, is you can't be afraid to be wrong, but I would just like to say I apologize for saying that Yoru's dead. Master just... He shut me up, man. He looks so good. Still getting so much value off being able to reposition, being able to make plays. He's just so creative on the character, which is, I mean, you could just tell he's been working on it. From the last PEC season to this, he looks just so much better, especially on the Yoru.
Yeah, I think he really has been labbing out the Yoru. And I know it's not relevant right now because the maps aren't in the pool yet, but the ones that were changed they've been changed in a way that helps Yoru out. So I think it's something that I'm looking forward to see next week.
Moving on to the next map, though, how do you think Kansas is going to be able to get this one? Or, yeah, I mean, they've got a long way to go. But I think we're going to have to think about that for a minute. We'll get back to you with our ideas right after a quick little break while our players get situated. Don't go anywhere.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
It's the end of a good day's work in Idaho. Time to punch out. Time to check in and catch up. Time to remind ourselves that what we work for isn't a paycheck. It's to make the good things we have even better. So here's to your good day's work. Idaho Central Credit Union. We believe money is a thing. It's not everything.
Let me show you what I got.
With the Dairy West Fueling Station, we really wanted to create a place that our players could come and be fueled and hydrated in a healthy way, fuel their minds, fuel their bodies so they can compete at the highest level. Dairy West has really allowed us to do that, and we're excited to see what this space turns into. This is only phase one. There's many iterations to come. It's truly unique in college esports, and we're excited to see how that continues to evolve. We're really thankful for Dairy West's support and look forward to continue working with them.
Let me show you what I got.
Scott Matlock, underrated.
Missile deployed. My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
Let me show you what I got.
With the Dairy West Fueling Station, we really wanted to create a place that our players could come and be fueled and hydrated in a healthy way, fuel their minds, fuel their bodies so they can compete at the highest level. Dairy West has really allowed us to do that, and we're excited to see what this space turns into. This is only phase one. There's many iterations to come. It's truly unique in college esports, and we're excited to see how that continues to evolve. We're really thankful for Dairy West's support and look forward to continue working with them.
Let me show you what I got.
Scott Matlock, underrated recruit, has built himself into one of the best defensive players in the Mountain West.
What would you do if you couldn't fail? Would you see every setback as a catalyst to keep going? This is the innovator's mindset, because innovation demands daring. Is finding thousands of ways that don't work, and the one that changes everything. It's when your unrelenting spirit sees the world's needs and says, I will create something better. So, what will you do? Will you let your genius run wild? Give yourself the space to be great. Set your sights on something even bigger, because we know changing the world doesn't happen by chance. It comes out of the blue.
It's the end of a good day's work in Idaho. Time to punch out. Time to check in and catch up. Time to remind ourselves that what we work for isn't a paycheck. It's to make the good things we have even better. So here's to your good day's work. Idaho Central Credit Union. We believe money is a thing. It's not everything.
Welcome back to the Boise State Esports Arena, where the Titans continue to march on. The Broncos undefeated still in their maps, looking to match Ohio State as the only other undefeated team to have won 4 games. But first, they need to get past Kansas. 1-0 in the series so far. And Nathaniel, we were talking a bit before the break about what Kansas would need to do in order to even this one back up. And what ideas did you have?
Well, so just looking at the map, we're on Sunset. And Sunset, everybody's saying Viper this, Viper that. It's me. I'm everybody.
You are everybody.
Yeah. And so Viper really is good, but Sunset, no. Please probably don't pick her. I think they're going to go for some sort of like fade raise combo. That's always been popular.
Cartface was playing really well on the raise, and they had the fade as well on bind, looking for that combination. They could look to run it again, but this win would be very important to them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would bring Kansas into like, it would solidify them pretty much as a top 4 contender in the PEC.
For sure, especially with the current form that Boise State is on. I mean, what's the highest that they've even another team has put up against them in a map?
I believe 8.
Well, no, 10. Michigan State got 10 on Abyss. But, I mean, they haven't lost the map, not even overtime so far.
Yeah.
Looking, I mean, just threatening, scary even in PEC Valorant so far.
It is a bit wicked. Now, this is Kansas's pick, so I'm sure they have something.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see Boise State on Sunset a whole ton.
No, and I think it results at because of just like Sunset was you kind of just put the Gecko in the bag and then you win.
For sure.
But
yeah.
they've nerfed Gecko so much.
It used to be a Skelesis classic selection, and it will go to Ascent if it comes down to it. But they're gonna have to get past this one first, and always. I mean, Kansas, they can't be feeling too bad about how that one went. They looked strong, but they're going to need to clean up on a few of those specific kind of individual 1v1 rounds. I think Boise State kind of got away with some shenanigans later. That thinking about Daimyo jumping around in shower, Sky's playing gun game. Like, if Kansas is able to shut down those, they might be able to have a better chance.
Yeah, I think, like, Kansas, they had right idea, but sometimes just the execution was just so insane. Neon. Still
actually looks like Boise State. I mean, I might have been in a coma for 4 months and just woke up to cast this game. Are we going to see the normal comp from Boise State? Vise, Breach,
like that.
Neon. It's deja vu, but looks like Kansas are kind of going for something almost completely different, really.
Yeah, the opposite of what I was saying.
Yeah, I was expecting to see fade and raise, but it actually looks like they're going completely away from that. Instead, Yoru Sova.
I mean, these are some unique comps, I would say.
It's interesting to see how this one's going to work out. Of course, Boise State is going to try and take control of the tempo to get this series and stay undefeated as they move on to match point on Sunset. 1-0 is how it currently sits, and they are going to come out hunting on this one.
Yeah, Boise State is here trying to defend their undefeated, not only in series, but also just in maps.
I have to say, though, if they win this, they will be matched with, or like maybe not next week, but they will be the only the other undefeated team with Ohio State. And last time they played, Dez had a life game, a legacy game, like 33-2 or something on Lotus. It was the craziest performance I've seen in a while.
I would say Lotus is a Boise State map.
But if I'm Ohio State watching this team, I would be a little bit nervous, and Kansas might be as well. But they have been strong on these pistols.
Yeah, these pistols really have been Kansas's bread and butter. Let's see how they open it.
Wow.
Sky's just so aggressive, grabbing that ultimate orb.
Quick push, mid-fight not given. Cause is the only one here on the B site playing off point, and the clone is going to catch the wall, shoots it just to be sure, you know, might as well. And also, that is War. War's in a tough spot. Skelesis trying to get him, running it all the way down, but can't quite find anything. This mid could boil over. A 5v5 looks to be brewing.
Skelesis in a little bit of a cheeky position, though. very odd.
If they walk out, he could catch him. Prestige, ooh, crept up, almost caught, but Skelesis
nice
pulled
shot.
strong. Traded though, Cartface so fast on the support. Cause wants to hold this. No clone, he knows he can shoot whatever. And he wants to try and dodge the drone. He doesn't. If only he could get one, but he can't. He's shut down. Prestige trades it back. Daimyo now through mid. He's getting ran down. Prestige, big stun for his teammate is on the way. And it goes. One bullet, reloading, knife out. It's not enough. Both players so low, and it's going to be a mind game 1v1 here.
Prestige, best not fall for the trap. I've seen so many players die using the right click just this round.
Doc's keys to the game tell you to never use it. And that's why you're setting your fate up. This is gonna be the fight back turned crispy timing. Arm spotted, but now given away, and Prestige runs him down. Crispy wants to play it slow, but Prestige wants to speed up and take him down. First pistol of the series for the Broncos.
And something that you always have to keep in mind is when a player gets 3 eliminations, like Prestige did just there, it leads to situations where you're able to say, Prestige, take a rifle, go get 4 kills, we have your ult next round.
You look, a Guardian out.
There it is.
Probably going to be taking a mid-fight or an early aggression, looking to get that Rolling Thunder online so quick. It would be great. In any retake situation, it would be wonderful to clear out the site. Did I see an Odin? An Odin no armor?
Round 2?
Ambitious. We'll see if it pans out. Kansas wanting to play this one slower, but again, it's Sky's a free orb just off the rechargeable utility.
Skelesis with the Odin spraying, looking for any chip damage he can find, but
Cartface is up fast, really fast. Skelesis, it looks like they expected 3 players lined up, burning him down. Cartface can't play, gets obliterated through the smoke, and it's Daimyo getting ran down though. Chased War gets him actually with a classic. The gun can't be given over those skies. Hits one, but Angel cleans up, and the trades finally go their way. That's rifles given over, even if the HP is not on their side here.
And Odin as well.
That might trap Angel. Angel might just die. Bullseye, though, gets one, and Angel escapes. Somehow a 1v2, but look who it is. Cause full armor, full health with a Spectre to play with. Both players trapped backside. Bullseye, though, creeps the timing in the dart. Pings, can't find the shots onto Bullseye. Now reposition out. Interesting movement, makes it palatable, but Angel takes it in a thrifty round from Kansas.
Something I want to highlight during that round was Daimyo hit a 3,000 IQ teleport. It looks silly, but he put his gun in a spot where Kansas had to still fight for it.
Yeah, if he had died right there, they would have been able to pick up all of his stuff, get the loot for free, but instead, his final wish, he throws it into the open, making sure that they're going to have to earn it, but...
Earn it they did.
They did indeed earn it.
And that Odin seems to be a little bit of a mistake, because now Kansas has enough money to buy next round, even if they lose.
It's true, the Odin, so much damage, and it could potentially be really good here into no armor. It's going to burn. It's on to Cause. Only a classic. Not quite trusting the right click yet, but he's going to get a chance. Thorns come through. He's getting tested, and oh, Cartface takes him down, and Bullseye eliminates the trade, but Daimyo and Prestige back up. They get something at least. Guns, though, not able to be found. 2v3. If they can fight for this, that's a Vandal, and one more to boot. Hold on now, Prestige has a chance here. 90, ooh, what a shot. Early, that's important. Now only a 2v2. Flash comes through, Skies, what a shot. Almost gets the transfer and gets the last 3 for him. Beautiful play and a thrifty right back for the Broncos.
And that is the danger of not playing to control weapons. Kansas gave away 1 rifle, and it can just turn an entire round just like that.
That Odin, sometimes, you know, when you're playing, well, you don't own skins on your Valorant account, but like sometimes when I'm playing, I'll buy like a Vandal round 2, and I'll die, and then like five rounds later, I'll see an enemy has my skin, and I'm like, oh man, like he's had it that long. That's how that Odin is feeling right now.
It seems it's going to be here a while.
It's like a curse. It's a generational curse passed from player to player. Whoever has it ends up dying. We'll have to see if the curse can be broken here mid-fight. Looking to be gained in Skies. Ooh, good lineup. Actually, almost good for a lot of damage, but those bullets not quite finding their positions. Ooh, saved the wall. He saved the wall there.
Yeah, saving the wall. Noting that your clone is down. Good information for the entire team. Skelis is trying to find any sort of information.
Nothing's there. I mean, this is like kind of a very bindish kind of round. Play it slow, bait out some of this defender utility, and then make your decision. But Bullseye decides to fight, and he wants more. He's going in, but there goes Skies. The smoke, though, sets him up, and he about creeps out. A risky little dance. Daimyo trades it back out to be even off of aggressive A push. And time ticking now.
It seems like...
Ooh, good kill.
What a shot.
Skies catches that. Prowler kind of draws the attention of Angel, and Angel gets taken down. Skies wanting to look for more, has a chance for more. It's all players now. Tiles lined up. If Skies peeks out too far, this could be bad, though. Ooh, risky.
It's a little unwise to be peeking right now.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, this too. That's no good. They've got an interesting little decision to make. If they go A, they actually have CT side since both players decided to flank. This round, the series has had such weird rounds, and an A is going to be the site that they go to. Oh, if he gets the orb, he can cancel the ult with his ult.
Oh my goodness.
Can he get it off in time? Can he get it off in time? Does it hit? No! He gets to play it down, but they still are down one player. Not quite. Daimyo wanting to run in. Paranoia hits. Prestige gets one, though. Stun trying to land onto War. He can't quite find it. They don't know about the CT player. Cartface gets it onto Daimyo. 1v1, and Cartface takes it back. Kansas win the round in a heartbreaker.
We've been seeing such strange situations in this series.
Oh
I don't think I've ever seen.
If Prestige,
you have to speed run to grab the orb so that you can cancel plant with it.
I have never seen that in all my time playing Valorant. I've never seen that. And it almost worked. If he got that, I would have flipped. But unfortunately, that's now just a wasted Rolling Thunder.
Of a second off.
Oh man, and the money's bad too. Oh, actually running out early though. Ultimate comes through. Skies has a chance to get a lot if the bullets land, and they do. Oh, but Cartface again, so good so far. Crispy trades as well, and Boise State have mid-space, but it, ooh, wait. Hold on. Sheriff, ooh, who is he feeling like with that Sheriff?
The Sheriff
pulls the round back from the brink. Now they have an advantage. Weapons are bad, but Jayhawks have no space. Ooh, finally punished for his ambition. Daimyo taken down, but Skelis actually is here a lot quicker than they might expect. They're planting in the open. If Skelis can take this fight, and he does, gets it. Nightfall is going to mark Angel. Prowler goes through, distracting, knowing Angel has gone toward the left. And the tether lands. Skelis, all he has to do is deliver the final blow, and they get it. Now, finally, in the driver's seat, the Broncos take the lead.
That is the type of ult you want to see. Just making sure that the round is in fact secured, and that Daimyo's Sheriff antics are not going to waste.
Yeah, if I'm Daimyo and we lose that round, I'm mad, especially with those crazy Sheriff shots. I mean, if Crispy just gets out with that TP, it's a post-plant 3v2. It's going to be a lot tougher, but it just seems like these Broncos are able to deliver the right kills at the right time, all the time.
Yeah, time and time again, we just see those narrow kills able to just bring the round back from the brink of oblivion.
It's again playing this so slow. The Jayhawks just walking up mid. Gonna get a lot of space. I mean, they've gained most of it. The door is closed, and a smoke has the top cut off from the rest. So Space is pretty much cosmetic until they make a play, and out goes Angel, catches the late flank, but Prestige has a chance. Crossfire set up here with Cause and Skelesis. Out he goes, looking for it. Paranoia so big. Skelesis finds the first. Cause and Skelesis holding strong, and it's gonna be enough to hold mid.
The second wave of Kansas's push is coming in, taking
They
that
actually
B
crept
site.
past. They might not expect Crispy here. Daimyo catches that, but they don't know how close he is, but a Sheriff is not enough.
Right space, wrong weapon.
It seems like they've been on a Sheriff like every round. Kansas finally have a chance to get a rifle here and a timeout to make sure this one doesn't go to waste.
Kansas has 4 ultimates on their side. A timeout is definitely the call. Some sort of strategy is going to be cooked up here.
Just, it feels so interesting. It feels simultaneously extremely like tactical, but also so messy at the same time. It's like that round, Kansas set up a great push. They knew that since the Broncos closed that mid door, they're allowed to kind of creep up. If they take mid, they had a flash lineup that got Skelesis off the angle, but they weren't able to win the fight. And shout out to the crowd that's here today. They're super great. Love the energy. Lots of fun shenanigans going around the esports arena, and the vibe could not be higher right now.
Yeah, these rounds are so just absurd. Like every round feels like both teams are trying to do the most flippy like strategy that wins or loses the round immediately, and we're seeing them clash at the same time. But Boise State seems to thrive in the messy rounds.
For sure, they've always been. I've always thought when it comes down to 1v1s and crazy big team fights where a lot of stuff is going on, deathmatch, Overwatch looking rounds, the Broncos have always been good at that, and now they've got that team play as well. It used to just be their strength, but now it's just another little tool they have in the bag, and it's good for games like this where you want to fight early, and Skies wants to fight, and he's going to be tested. 2 players, Crispy and Cartface. Stun though, it backfires! Cartface! Oh no, 1v2 the stun. Oh, Daimyo looking to play. Oh, whoa, hold on. Insane shot, and they're not ready for him. They're not ready for him! He gets way more than he should have. And now Cause only has a 1v2 to have to contend with. And I think he knows what side it's on as well.
Cause, location noted. But the 1v2 is the exact situation that he loves to be in.
Creeping forward now. Look at this play. Both players sticking together so close, knowing, ooh, a little crossfire setup. This could be exploited if Cause knows what he's looking for. If he knows, if he's aware of the trade, he could get Cartface. Ooh, but the gate crash comes out and makes things a bit more one-dimensional. Jump spot comes through Cause. Big damage. Tap goes through. He knows the flash is coming. Dodges it. Whoa! No way! Cause gets it! Perfect! It's perfectly played! The rookie, I can't believe it! 12 clutches on the season for Cause!
I'm telling you, every single time the round looks completely lost.
I'm sorry for doubting you. I can't lie, Cause I might have wavered in my faith for a second, but he proves me wrong once again. You couldn't, a computer couldn't have played it better than that, man. Perfect from him.
That was exactly what you need to do there.
Just, that's insane. I had that one dead to rights, but he read the flash. He knew it was coming, so he tapped, tucked, and then just perfectly got the spray.
Yeah, I mean, it's just wicked. It really is.
We were saying it before, but there's like 10 plays a game I want to be the play of the game. These Broncos just so flashy. Oh, Cause gets tested again. They haven't quite learned their lesson yet. They want to fight him. But they might not know what they're in for here. Grouped up mid. Oh, hold on.
How did Crispy get there?
Crispy's out. Skelesis, though, holding strong towards mid. The longer Crispy sits here, the worse his position gets, but he's being held. Cause is so wise to it. Holding Crispy, takes him down from behind, but wait, through the smoke, War. Finding that, and oh no, Daimyo's kind of in the open here if they fight him now, but he's good. He's ready. He gets the first, and he's holding for the second. Aware. cleared out. I think Prestige gets that, and now, oh, the util finds the kill. Daimyo looking for the last. And it's all on to Angel. But what can really be done? Sheriff in hand, Spike on the ground.
30 seconds.
The Broncos are closing in.
There's that Odin again.
Uh-oh. And I think there it goes. Team Ace. Each Boise State player doing exactly what's asked of them. And I have to say, last round might have been the momentum shifter. Or I mean, maybe the momentum was there, but that might have solidified it.
It definitely impacts your psyche when it's a 1 versus 2 and you're just able to lose it. You know, it really does something.
Especially with ultimates like that. I mean, it was a save.
But they
last
had the
round,
dimensional
and
drift.
they've got to win this one. They have to.
Yeah, this is a very important round for Kansas. They have a lot of utility to combo here. Out comes the dimensional drift, looking to find any sort of information.
The setup's still there, though. The Vi's setup. I mean, this could just completely make this play useless unless Skelis it's caught right now, but no. I mean, Cardface looking to play it safe, wants to try and find cause. Hunter's Fury along with the ping so much. Skelis gets one, and Daimyo holds strong as well. Onto the site, they're trying to find Crispy, but he doesn't know. TP into the smoke. Oh, almost gets it, but Angel punishes the play instead. Now on site, the Jayhawks have gotten out. And an ultimate is going to allow them to maybe get out and reposition here.
They have the mid space. It's a dangerous game that Boise State has to play. Cause seems to be aware of the threat.
War has to go big here. War has to catch this kill if they want to win this one. But Prestige knows, after checking that, he's not going to risk anything. Just play smart. Don't give this one away. But Kansas, correct read. Know that B side is open. They've taken the space after keeping their Silva in that corner. Angel standing strong for so long. Kansas got the right read, but they're going to have to execute. But actually, War moving up so fast might catch Cause off guard. But so ready, actually. Anyone could get caught off guard here. Oh no, the plant's going to come through and they might walk into him here.
The tap is hit. Boise State needing to re-clear all of this space.
They've got to use util or something. There's no way they clear that angle. Everyone could walk in. Arc Rose and the stun. Everything goes. War is set up for the worst, and they get him. Now only on to Angel, 1 versus 4. On site looking to play it, but I don't know what they can do. Everyone knows where they are. Shorty in the corner gets one, but Skelis takes them down. 7 now for the Broncos.
Now, I'm not going to make any accusations, but I swear I saw an attempt at a knife kill there.
I saw it too. You were not mistaken. A knife came out. You could see it after the shorty shots failed. It didn't quite find its mark, and I mean, Kansas, just so unfortunate. But I mean, Boise State, they're ready for everything. They expect War to be anywhere ready to go for a play like that, and they just spammed their util and set him up.
I think biggest mistake was Kansas is playing Yoru like he is before patch. You have to get a little creative now, especially with that dimensional drift. Prestige out with the stun. Skies posting the up.
They better
so
not
aggressive.
They're going to learn their lesson if they try and go into the op. He wants more. Ooh, a tag, I think, maybe through the wall, but Cartface trades it back. Ready. Ooh, quick shot, but it's on to a decoy. Fast. Ooh, wow, no way. Cartface is feeling it now. Operator given. Skelis is spraying that. Has to reposition because of the Cypher ult, but War is in the smoke and ready to play. What? Cause flicks, somehow gets it. Steel Garden goes through for the retake. 2v3, but in go the Broncos. Once noted, 2 are noted. Cause takes it, and it's only 1 left. Cartface wrapping around for the play. Skelis trying to hold on. Can he get it? They have to get on the spike soon, and they take him down.
What a convincing retake from the Broncos. Steel Garden, just such an impeccable ultimate. It really does help. Even though they nerfed the size of it, on a map like Sunset, it doesn't matter. It still hits everything that you needed to hit.
Man, that shot, I'd like to note, like, it seems like the Broncos are so quick at saving the round. Like, easily there, Crispy could have gotten 2, and that's a 2v3 with better position for the Jayhawks, but instead Cause saves it just out of nowhere, and I've seen so many rounds go exactly like that. Like in the jumping shower round, like that shouldn't be going their way.
I'm telling you, they just have some sort of magical effect.
Oh man, same move again, and they are not testing it, but Daimyo's up so quick. Honestly lucky to get 1, but that is the spike noted. Extra little information, more than a normal kill, but War, Guardian in hand, catches Prestige a little bit before he expected. Creeps up. Skies is, of course, gonna take that shot and even things back up to a 3v3.
Notably, no smokes on either side. Makes it very difficult.
Tested. No way! Lines them up and knocks them down. Spray into the corridor. Cause, I mean, no matter what happens in the game, no matter what the scoreboard is looking like, I feel like I'm always saying his name the most.
I definitely feel the same way. Like, sometimes I feel like all I'm saying is Cause. We press tab and he has 4 kills.
Yeah, I mean, like,
right now.
Skelesis and Daimyo both more kills, but Cause just, of course, always has those flashy plays, the clutch king. And I mean, it's looking to be a 10-2 here unless Kansas can get something going right now. War looking for an early peek. Ooh, almost catches something. Daimyo looking to get in there and take that fight, running him down. He's going in, but War, stands tall and punishes the greed of Daimyo. But the rest of the team already on site. Skelesis gets the shotgun out of the way. Ooh, good adjustment from Cause too. That spike down. Only 2 players left. Utility cuts off. Angel has to run. And the Broncos looking to get active. War, 2 big kills though. Has to go for the ace to save the round for his team. And Prestige gets it instead.
10-2 going into Boise State's attacking half.
And look at that composition.
It is an attacking composition.
Wow, I mean, peeking into the judge, just knowing he has the angle he wants. Prestige, I mean, so far he's been kind of a bit of a 6th man on the roster, kind of coming in and out at times depending on the map, but I mean, he's looked insane whenever he's got a chance. Currently actually the highest KAST of anyone in the PEAC. That's kills, assist, survive, trade. It's like a cool little metric to see if you're like a good team player.
90%.
90%. It is a small sample size, but
10%
he's the
of the
number
rounds.
1 in the entire PEC, and he's showing why right now. Oh, hold on, so fast. Up, Skies, trust the right click, and it pays off for him this time. Cartface, though, trusts his left click more. For the trade, Skelesis though instantly in to get the plant down, and Cartface wants to take this fight. Ooh, gets 1, but instantly traded off. It's a 2v2. Right clicks coming through. Bullseye gets his. And it's gonna be Prestige who gets the last one. Flash. Crispy running out, and it's all Prestige. Thank you for proving me right after I was hyping you up.
This exactly what you're talking about. Prestige, 90% KST means only 10% of the rounds he messes up. That's basically what the stat means.
And if you look in the top 20, there's 3 Boise State players. That's 3. I don't think there's another team other than maybe Ohio State, of course. Hamburger and Dez, ridiculous players on that team. They might be up there, but I mean, everyone on this squad, it's like anyone's liable to be top frag any game. Like last game, Skies, this game, who knows, man?
Yeah, it really is.
Again.
Just,
no way it works.
Oh,
finally punished. War shuts that down, and the rest of the team, though, does not want to stop their push. It could be sketchy, though, out on a site. War gets another, but how have these trades gone this way? They've taken the site. How? How has this happened?
Boise State setting up for their post plant, an aggressive push in the market. Cause and Daimyo both finding their ones.
Saved all onto Angel. 1v2, both players ready for it. 12-2. Boise State run it down and shut them down. 1 more to go.
Notably, Kansas did not want to play for the overtime. They purchased last round. Now they're on Bulldogs, and Boise State is able to buy whatever they want.
This is the time this would be the round to shut them down. No ultimates, no shenanigans, just gunplay. This would be the one Boise State would love to get. Of course, it's hard to crawl your way back, but who knows once the rounds start to get chained together. Again, Skies with this play, tries to find Card Face, but instead gets Bullseye out from mid, and that's ridiculous. Skies keeps running it down, breaks the door, looking for the fights, hounding, fighting. Crispy, though, is the one to get it. Oh, but Daimyo finds one mid. War trades it. Bucky, the shots aren't landing. Cardface gets it, and this would be a clutch for the record books. Cause can't get it, though. War, great movement. And Kansas live to play another round at least.
And once those rounds start chaining, it can become a possibility for Kansas to bring this one back. The economy's a bit more in their favor. It's still roughly even, but Kansas is close to an important note. The neural theft almost can just decide a round for you when you hit it good.
The information is so valuable, and this is the only round where, or the last round where the Broncos will have a really good ultimate advantage, and they move their fast push to A site, and there's 3 here to reckon with it. Shotgun v shotgun. Skies wants it, gets it, wants more, but can't. Peeking, and he gets shut down. Cause making this even. Daimyo looking for his fight, but Crispy is the one to find it. 1v2. Oh, that hits. Cause jumping 60 HP. That might be a little ambitious, my friend. Hold on. They want to get this one, and it's all on to War. We mentioned him. An aggressive player, good skill, and he's going to have to prove it to stop this. Out he goes, creeping, wall triggered. They know where he is. Ultimate pop, he's ahead of it though. In, gets the first. A classic in hand. Neural theft pings. He's got the information. He knows how to play it. The ping, such good movement. Now he has a chance to get on the spike. Pops it. Skelesis 1v1. What can you do? Headshot. Peeking. Jiggles. Takes the fight. Can he get it? Skelesis toying with his food. And he wins the game.
That's just cruel. A cruel way to end it.
Amazing performance from the Broncos to keep the undefeated streak alive. Everybody showing up and showing why they're here.
Yet another 2-0 victory. And the crowd is just excited as they should be.
That was a crowd buff, I won't lie. The crowd helped so much. All the cheering, the players love it. I know, of course, being up there as the crowd is cheering you on, it makes you want to play better. Of course, you just feel inspired, and you could see the inspiration, man. Boise State now the second team to reach 4 wins and 0 losses in the PEC.
It really shows that there kind of are these different divisions in the PEC, especially at the top tier. And I'm very excited to see the Ohio State game coming in a few weeks.
That is going to be an absolute must watch. But I mean, with this team, what really isn't a must watch? So exhilarating, and they've got the talent.
Thanks to ICCU for their continued support of the Boise State esports. Thanks to ICCU, Boise State esports has won multiple national championships and piled up more than 1,500 wins. ICCU, looking after your daily balance. Visit iccu.com.
Yeah, I guess now that they've won this one, they get to set their sights on the next.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what happens next. These games are always so incredible from the Bronco roster.
And I mean, also it seems like we've got an interview with one of the players. I'm excited to see what they have to say in just a second after this break. Don't go anywhere for some interesting information.
Scott Matlock, underrated recruit, has built himself into one of the best defensive players in the Mountain West.
What would you do if you couldn't fail? Would you see every setback as a catalyst to keep going? This is the innovator's mindset, because innovation demands daring. It's finding thousands of ways that don't work, and the one that changes everything. It's when your unrelenting spirit sees the world's needs and says, I will create something better. So, what will you do? Will you let your genius run wild? Give yourself the space to be great? Set your sights on something even bigger, because we know changing the world doesn't happen by chance. It comes out of the blue.
It's the end of a good day's work in Idaho. Time to punch out. Time to check in and catch up. Time to remind ourselves that what we work for isn't a paycheck. It's to make the good things we have even better. So here's to your good day's work. Idaho Central Credit Union. We believe money is a thing. It's not everything.
Let me show you what I got.
With the Dairy West Fueling Station, we really wanted to create a place that our players could come and be fueled and hydrated in a healthy way, fuel their minds, fuel their bodies so they can compete at the highest level. Dairy West has really allowed us to do that, and we're excited to see what this space turns into. This is only phase one. There's many iterations to come. It's truly unique in college esports, and we're excited to see how that continues to evolve. We're really thankful for Dairy West's support and look forward to continue working with them.
Let me show you what I got.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
Welcome back to the Boise State Esports Arena, where after that wonderful game, Boise State able to keep their undefeated streak alive. We now have an interview with someone from the winning team. It's gonna be Daimyo. And so, I mean, I feel like I have a lot of questions and a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but first I think, like, let's just get into your smoke performance, man. you on the bind, you're on Brimstone, running it down. The one round I saw you entered site, got the crossfire, set up. It was crazy, and then you were top frag again on Sunset, right, on the Omen?
No, Costa did a lot better than me on Sunset, but I was putting in my work, did my job, you know.
So I guess my question is, how do you think you stack up among the controllers in the PEC? Where do you put yourself?
Out of all the controllers in the PEC, I don't think anyone really does it like me, to be honest. I mean, I haven't played versus anybody yet who's given me a challenge, so hopefully the team gives me that.
I like to hear it, man. That's the kind of vibes and confidence that that I feel like I can just feel it. We look at the screen, we're watching you show on the camera, you're always bringing the vibes, all that kind of stuff. And do you have a specific play that you like the most? Of course, we were glazing you for that shot, of course.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that shot was actually pretty nice. I was thinking, I was like, wow, I cannot believe I actually hit that.
Did you have like a specific play you liked the most today that you hit and you're like, yeah, it was kind of nasty?
I don't really remember any of my good plays. I think
You're just in the zone.
I'm just kind of doing my job for us to win. I think the team overall today played great. There's a lot of plays on bind that we've practiced that we did really good on. And then we were trying out Sunset, Prestige. Austin did a great job subbing in because we wanted to switch out the Yoru for a breach. And I just think everyone did a good job today, especially Skelesis with
What do
his
you
calling.
think about the pool this year? It's a little bit different roster than what – I mean, you're back. You didn't play for a bit last year. And, I mean, just what do you think of this talent, man? Kaz is playing insane. We say his name on the broadcast all the time because, I don't know, maybe you think he's baiting. I call it tactically living for the clutch. But, what do you think? What does he bring to the team?
No, Kaz honestly has surprised me a lot. He's been here for a while. I think he's been here for about 2 years, kind of on the practice squad, I would say.
Yeah.
And he's been doing great. Slotted in awesome this year. Good kid. He does his job well, and he's willing to learn a lot of stuff. And honestly, he shoots great. His mechanics are insane. So I mean, yeah, I'm always trusting him when he's left alive.
Yeah, 1v1. I'm just pulling out Instagram reels.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
You got it, bro.
That's what I say good round, bro.
Nice. You're clapping. He's still alive. What? But now, I mean, with this win, you're now with Ohio State, the only teams who have not lost a game 4-0 now, and looking forward to them. They look like the toughest competition. Do you have any comments on that game? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, well, with the PEC, we got a bunch of really good teams. I mean, Kansas is no team to scoff at. The team we played today. We beat Michigan State, I think, a couple weeks ago, and they're not they're not an easy team. So I mean, Ohio State's also 4-0. So next time we see them, let's just hope that we end up with 5-0 and they're 4-1.
You weren't there for the Dez Legacy game, were you?
I wasn't there for the Dez Legacy game, but all I know is in another league we beat Ohio State. That might be, I don't know if that's something to say.
Is that more recent?
It was a while ago, so I'm happy to see if Ohio State, especially with the PEC competition here, they probably had to put in a lot more practice since the beginning of the year, and we've had to put in a lot of work too with all the teams. So hopefully they've gone a lot better and we've gone just as much better. So it'll be a good game.
At least watching this season and last, I can see crazy improvements. I mean, the way I always put it is, it seems like all of you guys are liable for a 4K at any time, but it seemed like sometimes the enemy was also liable to 4K at any time. But
that's
now that Prestiger, you guys look crazy good. You look so ready for everything and so tactical. And I'm really impressed with what you guys are doing. So that Ohio State game is going to be...
That's much watch.
That's cinema. Absolute cinema for that one. We're going to need to see that one. So thank you so much for joining us. I always love talking to all of you guys. And I hope we have a top 5. And actually, before we go, though, one more shout out to Cards. All your favorite Boise State esports players have been immortalized in a very limited series of trading cards by On It. Packs have 14 cards each, and you can get yours if you're one of the first 50 people in the door at our highlighted home game on November 4th, 12th, or 20th. It's the only way to get these one-of-a-kind collector's packs. Tons of specials, ultra rares, and signature cards. Don't miss your chance.
Get the Daimyo card.
Yeah, should I pack an ultra rare Daimyo?
Where's the ultra rare Daimyo card?
If I get
one, I'll open a pack if I get you.
Wait, can we do a giveaway on Twitter? Come on.
No, it says first 50 people. First 50 people through the door on the highlighted home games.
We need to get the Daimyo giveaway on Twitter.
We're giving away a PSA 10, Daimyo. If I find that, my hands are shaking. Look!
Yes!
All right. Well, thank you. We'll talk. We'll get you up here again,
awesome.
of course.
See you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you. That was a great time talking.
Today. You guys are awesome.
I hope we have a top 5. There's 20 plays you could have, but we'll send you out on that. And don't miss next week. Don't miss any game of this squad. Thank you all for joining us. And master to be creative with their kits. And it makes it so much easier as now the Broncos looking to change the pace up, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, so is Kansas. They're looking for a...
Oh, no! Sky's perfect position! That read, and they were able to get a few rounds off of it. This time they've got a devious little setup. I think they're trying to wait. Once they walk forward, I think the mines are going to trap them forward. Hits it, out goes the flash, and the players in. Transfer from Skellis is stopped.
He got 4 kills with 4 different weapons.
No, that's awesome. He
was playing gun game.
Shorty, Phantom Op, and Showstopper. That's
yeah.
insane. So good, but we don't even have time to talk. In through the smoke. And what? Dimia, what?
Oh my god!
Cart face. Ooh, but the gate crash comes out and makes things a bit more one-dimensional. Jump spot comes through, cause big damage. Tap goes through. He knows the flash is coming, dodges it. Whoa! No way! Cause gets it! Perfect! Of course, gonna take that shot and even things back up to a 3v3.
Notably, no smokes on either side. Makes it very difficult.
Tested! No way! Lines them up and knocks them down.